Hey YouTube, it's Christy Nitro from the fabulous Las Vegas area, and you guys are tuning in for my mega Michaels haul. And I'm talking mega. All throughout the month of February, you guys probably know that we've been doing resets, which means it's kind of like our spring cleaning. It's out with the old and in with the new, and if you are able to see the new lines yet, trust me when I say they're to die for. Oh my gosh. So I turned some of my hard-earned money, my paycheck, into kind of like a gift card, and I couldn't help myself with some of my musts, my needs, and my wants all being 60 to 70% off, and then I'm still able to use my discount. It was time for me to buy, and buy I sure did. From the beginning of the month to the end of the month, I'm not lying, I took several opportunities to buy some stuff, and I'm thankful I did it now, because even though I spent a lot more than I should say I wanted to, if I didn't buy them now, it would have been 4 times the amount that I paid. So let me get into it because it's quite a massive haul. Grab a drink, get comfy. I just want to show you some of the stuff you are hopefully able to find still at Michael's. Starting off with the deluxe scoreboard. I've wanted a bigger scoreboard forever. I have the little one, I've been working with it, but you know, it's nice to upgrade every now and again. This one comes with the bonus of the trimmer. It's got everything that I've ever wanted and then some, so I was happy to pick this up for under $14. Original price $49.99. I know, right? The deals are that good. Getting into another amazing steal of a deal is anything Faber-Castell, you know, is up there in price, but you get what you pay for. This is an amazing company. Their stuff is awesome. These little kits that I'm showing you are originally $24.99 and up. I was able to find the mixed media one. You can see I've already dug into it. Couldn't wait for a haul, got it home, wanted to play. The kit includes everything and a bag of chips. I scored it for $6. You know you pay more than that just for the gelatos themselves, a paintbrush, and maybe a little stencil. So absolutely killer. And the only thing I have not used yet is the glass bead glitter gel. I need to do some more research because you get a nice little sample size, and I want to make sure I put it to the best use as possible. I teach classes at Michael, anything paper classing, mixed media, that's all me. And one of the last classes I did and had such a good time with was the mixed media art journal techniques. Such a good time. Everyone was a blast to work with. I got to play with some things that I never have before, and how nerve-wracking is that when they're just like, here's your supplies, have fun, and half of it you haven't even played with, and they're like, teach people. I am not a gloss person at all, but I brought this out as an example. This is just one of the Strathmore mixed media journals that they sell there, and does it look glossy? It doesn't. I had to use the Michaels brand, which was the Artist Loft Gloss Gel Medium. I am not a gloss girl. I've used the Mod Podge version of gloss. It seems to be sticky. It never really settles right. But for paper, I don't know why I've been using really expensive kinds on my paper piecing when this goes on like butter, and I think it's because it isn't as thick as the one I usually use. And as long as you don't use half a tube on a page, I'm telling you, it's not going to be glossy, sticky, icky. So I just want to put that on there, that now I have something. It's kind of like my go-to for paper, and I picked this up as well at a steal of a deal, and this is more the thicker ones that I use on wood pieces, bigger pieces, chunkier pieces, canvas, you name it. But I got both of these for what I normally pay for the ones I usually use for Faber-Castell. So that's awesome. And I was so happy to bring that with me. Also in the classroom, I got to play with some more of Heidi Swap's Color Shine. Not a big fan of her stuff because yet again, it has that sticky issue where it doesn't seem to dry the way that I like with the ones that I normally use, I should say. But this color, and for the price that I paid, I had to pick this up. So now I have her black, white, pink, and now her tea. This is now available for, I believe, $1.79, maybe less now, but it's a gorgeous color, you guys. Always pick up some distressings when I can on the cheap. $1.99, please. It was coming home with me, no questions asked. And this is the frayed burlap. Okay, sticking with mixed media, me and Faber-Castell, any artist in any way, shape, or form knows that they have the greatest stuff out there for stuff that you can't even imagine how you can use it. The artist pit pens are a must-have, I think, for anyone. They slide on so easy on anything that you can throw on a page or any craft project, and it's all about that India ink, ladies, and it's so hard to find something like this that's compatible out there. There's hardly any competition for it. I've already been through 2 of the white ones. I have a big black, and now I'm happy to add this to my collection. Hopefully soon I can find a brown one for the same price. You cannot beat it when you drop a coupon on something like that. I was so proud of Michaels for this reason. I didn't know in their kits they include this. It's a brush guide. I thought that was so perfect to add into this. So if you're not sure what each brush is for and why it costs what it does, or if you can't get something to turn out the way you want, this is really handy to have, and I was so proud of them that they include it. I was able to play with the pearlescent watercolor pan set. Now, it's just like a watercolor, but it has that little shimmer to it, and I thought the packaging is so cute. I love teaching that, yes, this looks really cute, but it's actually serves a purpose as well for mixing your colors. And the upcoming spring classes that I have to teach, everything has to do with watercolor in one shape, form, or another. So I was happy to get that at an amazing price of $2 if you use one of those good coupons. The paper class is coming up, like I said, everything has to do with watercolor. Anything watercolor you can possibly think of. If you've ever wanted to do it, sign up for a class. I got this value pack on the cheap so I can go ahead and start it for demos and whatnot. Such bright colors. This pack is for $1.49 and you get 25 cards and envelopes. I definitely grabbed that so I can get a head start on some of those projects. Also, these, I love picking them up when I can find them cheap. It is the Hazel and Ruby. It's just, they call Wrap It Up. It's like a whole tube of not tissue, but close to it, in between tissue paper and regular paper. This is map print because I'm obsessed with maps. I can easily just put this on a canvas and it's ready to go for home decor. I can also use this for backgrounds on any of my paper craft wants and needs. I love this print. If you're not into maps, trust me, they have so many different prints, and they are originally $7 and you can pick them up now for $2.99. That's outstanding for what you get. Other smoking good deals, I'm sure you've seen people show this before, but they were like, Nitro, get over here. So I was like, what are you guys doing to me now? And I made sure I didn't have this color in my collection already. I didn't. $3.99 for 8 of these. So I was like, fine, it's coming home with me. And this is from the Craft It line, so hopefully some other colors will go on sale soon. For my planner, I didn't really get much. I found these, and I've been wanting these since I first saw it. They are the snap-in tabs. So if you have any kind of journal book, anything in a binder style, these are perfect. You get 12 of them now for 99 cents instead of the $3 that they're asking. That's crazy. I cannot wait to put that to use. Then another girl that I work with, she's also a planner girl, and she has the Happy Planner. I use Heidi's, so most of the stuff isn't compatible, but I saw these and we were talking about it, and I finally was convinced to get them. They're puppy stickers. They're adorable, right? So that was, I believe, $1.79 at the time I got them. They're probably so much cheaper now. Same with this. I picked this up at $9.99, originally $19.99, and it's the flower die from Sizzix. So it makes these beautiful rose embellishments. I hope I can get it to turn out this way. I've never played with a die like this before, so it's going to be a learning curve for me. It's just that spiral style, and then you sit there and you piece it together. So hopefully one day I can show you these beautiful things, and it will cut down for me buying flowers because they get pricey. Okay, paper cardstock. Now, I know this is nothing exciting, but when you can find it for $1.29 for 100 sheets, it's the 65-pound weight, and I always cut it down to the smaller sizes anyway. We all have that color that we go through. You think it gets legs and it walks away. Black is definitely mine. I use it for a lot of basing, you know, to ground things. So that was a no-brainer, and it definitely had to come home with me. I know I just showed you one journal that I got, but check these out. I've been eyeing these since Christmas time. So yeah, it's been a reoccurring visit when I get out on the floor. They look like little mini old style books. So before I bust into them and start doodling in them and whatnot, tell me you couldn't lay it out like that with a little actual globe on top. So cute, right? But the inside of it is just as fierce as the outside. The papers are not thin at all, not see-through. It's just a great little journal for the price that they are now. They're 60% off. So I got one in each size in the same print, the 6x8 and the 8.5x11. So home decor for now, soon to turn into an artsy adventure eventually. All right, wood tags, need I say more? If you've ever watched one of my videos before, you know I obsess with wood crafts, and I got 10 of them for such a steal of a deal, so these definitely came home with me. I picked up some of these brads. How fun would this be for some interactive fun in making clocks, and then the interactive arms. This was kind of a little impulse buy, but I loved it all the same. I've been so into art journaling. You know how we all go through phases, like one month you're into this, the next month you want to dab in this. I'm no different. I'm the same way, and art journals are kind of like my thing where I need to have a journal with me for some reason. I don't know. The Vintage Romance seems to be, it was in stores for I want to say over a year and a half. It seems like they're finally clearancing out that line. This was so cheap and it's so pretty. So yeah, I was a sucker and bought that. I always get these and I'm so afraid they're not going to come back. I use them for everything, organization, gifts, you name it. They're awesome. So these are the thread holders, 10 of them now for 99 cents. Same with these bad boys. They're binder clips. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I've been using them for projects and gifts and this, that, and the other for, you know, the price that they're at. I made sure that I got several packs of those. Same with these, originally $4.99, 49 cents if you can find them now. That's incredible. So if you see the paper prints, the newspaper prints, snatch those up. You can't beat that. And hopefully this will be the last pack I buy now that I have the die. Fingers and toes crossed that I can get that die to work the way it looks. Heidi also is just being clearanced out again, her mink line. I only bought the chipboard shapes because I don't have a mink. Trust me though, if you own a laminator, it's almost the same thing. If you do, you know that the black, everything in black will be foiled if you run it through. I'm okay with the black, but it's kind of fun to have that option. Also a steal of a deal on those. Timmy. Oh, I love me some Timmy, as I think we all do. So when his stamps that are originally anywhere from $14.99 to $17.99 for a stamp, I know it almost hurts to say, I brought them home for $4.99. This one's more masculine, but any guy is going to like something on this set. This is called Here and There. So happy to have that now in my collection. This one I've already used because it's beautiful, and this piece right here, if you're into ATCs, is an awesome background stamp. This guy is called French Memories, and take that in because it's beautiful. Okay, let's do Valentine's clearance. It's now 70% off. It might even be more now, who knows. These are the little $1.50 stamps, so with the 70 off it makes it a little bit over 40 cents. I also have my discount on top of that, so yeah, no brainer to get some extra stamps. I love those prints, and trust me, they had a lot to choose from this year. Speaking of more clearance out items on Valentine's, I've tried making these. Epic fail. Took a class and everything, and it wouldn't do what I want it to do. So I definitely need more practice. Until I get the hang of it, I bought these for next to nothing. Same with these stamps. I've been eyeballing this one since we first got it in, and I held off because I was like, I'll see. I was so excited and thankful to find it at the 70% off price that I went ahead and I grabbed the banner as well. Because you know you can use that at any time. Same with this. It doesn't have to be just about Valentine's Day. So I'm so excited to put those new stamps together. Oh, Heidi, how I love you. And if you see anything that has the red clearance tag on it. They've done away with it now at Michael's. So if it says whatever, take another 60 to 70% off, and that's actually going to be what you're paying for it. These are her interactive journaling cards. I love this anyway, and I love her style. So for that price, I definitely took them home with me. I also grabbed another set of her stencils. This is my third one now. They call it the stenciling kit, and these are her 3x4 cards. I love how she packages them up. It's so cute. It's such a good idea. And these are so fun. I use them on so many of my crafty projects. So for a little bit over $2, definitely taking those home. Speaking of stencils and how I always use them in my craft space, I got some of these. Now this one, I just love the way that they used it. And I love the little examples they show. I'm always teaching stuff like that. I don't have anything like this and was so happy to take it home with me. It says $1.99. Trust me, they're cheaper. So I got this one for me, and I already have this one in my collection. So this is more for you guys. Hopefully, fingers crossed again, that sooner than later I can get together a little challenge giveaway for you guys. And who wouldn't want these tags in their collection? And because I am such a Heidi lover, I guess you can say, I love her work, I went ahead and I bought the Project Life kit of hers. Now these are the bright overlays, so most of them are acetate pieces, and really you put them over photos or whatnot just to give it that little extra oomph. I love how it comes with the enamel dots, and it was another steal of a deal. And what really sold me about this was the little hints of wood that it had throughout this collection. So it's going to go perfect with everything I already have. And I've never bought a Project Life kit before because I really don't do Project Life. I just kind of use them for everything and the other. And I wanted this since it first came out, and I was like, girl, if you don't get it now, it's going to be gone, and you're going to be like, why? All right, the last thing is a little bit weird. I'm sorry if I'm trying to fly through this. I don't want it to be a super long video. I got things I normally wouldn't buy, and they are like the jewelry pieces. But Art Cake, you guys know. If you don't know, they're so expensive, but the quality and the style is amazing. This one, I started off with a bad one. I was like, what were they thinking with this? But I'm gonna piece it apart. So I'm just going to use it for its bits and whatnot. And this reminds me of those little chocolate candies. Do you know which one I'm talking about? That's what it reminded me of. But anyway, I'm just using it for its parts. Same with this. I can't believe how easy these things are to make. And now that I have the little pieces that I can use from the other things, I can start making my own. That was cute. 99 cents. Same for this, and I'm totally going to gut this. It reminds me of Celtic knotwork. So I'm gonna rip it apart, dye this white, add my own little charms on it, and maybe use these little tassels for something else. Nothing exciting here. I'm leaving this as it is. These are just earrings for me. I like wearing little studs. So I got these. They're so cute. Those were $1.99, originally $5. Another necklace style here, originally $10 for $1.99 now. I think I'm gonna gut it. I mean, this is cute. I would wear it as is, but I really need some of these bits. So we'll see what happens there. And same with these. So cute for $1.49. Like, look at that. That is gorgeous. Okay, but that is everything I got. Some things, unfortunately, I couldn't show you because I already used them and, you know, gifted some as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys are able to get to Michael's, get some of this good stuff while you can for the money that they want. It's so cheap now. And then check out those new collections. They are really gorgeous. I'm hands down in love with the color splash. It's beautiful. Thank you, and as always, keep crafting.